Our most recent visit to Leichhardt. Now centre. Had a look out for some clear space. He put it in the air and Reeves got underneath it. And that was a very good job done by Brendan Reeves before being put away by Jason Webber.
Some very good young players on show tonight. Brendan Reeves is one of.
Brett Rodwell. Callaway got a ball down for Robinson. Pretty smart play there. In fact, he knew he had the Balmain players offside. He tried to suck a penalty. Referee played the advantage. This is Bradstreet. Now they're 42 metres out from the Balmain line. On the right of the ground they go. And oh, it's a mile forward to Mackay. It looked very neat from Trent Barrett.
Yeah, just a little inexperience there. Pump of adrenaline. He got through the hole. The ball was there, but he couldn't quite get it away quickly enough and still went on with the pass. The experience over the years will teach him to hold on to that and wait for the next time. He is a very exciting young player. He can do that to any defence, and he's done it all season.
Yeah, we have seen that experience already in this game. Both John Cross and Brad Mackay got into open space, but opted not to throw the pass, which was the better option.
Jason Webber, 43 metres away from their own line. Tigers, winners last weekend against Manly, and then Illawarra a fortnight ago, a draw with South Sydney. So betting on form, you'd want to back Balmain coming in off those matches. This is the lock forward, Hudson Smith. Just outside the 30-metre line as they go on the left of the ground for Jolly. Good long ball, Gillette to the air. There's a good chase on from Balmain.
Well, that wasn't very spectacular. Unbelievable stuff there. Lower Milford, he put the Superman cape on.
He didn't know whether to go with hands up or hands down here. What's this?
Oh, beautiful stuff. Unfortunately, not the result he was after.
To engage in something fairly close. Looking at the league ladder. Rodwell! 42 metres out. They've made more breaks than Balmain. Timmins, a weaving run on the blind. Cross for Robinson. Away for Barrett, and then back and around for Hart. Put away heavily. They're in the centre of the park.
You should have your livelihood depend on those decisions, mate.
Here's Robinson. Yes, it's away. Callaway, I thought he was home. Mackay. Timmins, it got the rebound. Oh, here's trouble. Balmain is away. Players are putting their hands up. They're going to go all the way. Kennedy will score. Well, what a crazy game.
Very, very smart play there from Michael Gillette. I still think he probably could have gone all the way, but he made a bird of it by giving it to the quickest man in the side, in William Bubba Kennedy. It was a bad option from Illawarra going the other side, I thought. So close to a try here for Dean Callaway. Great ball from Will Robinson, and Michael Withers a try saver. The next ruck, see the numbers on the left-hand side for Illawarra. They go the right 3 on 6, straight into the legs of Michael Gillette. He's got plenty of support on the outside in Kennedy and Milford. Reeves was trying to gobble up the ground, but he was never, ever going to catch this speedster.
What about Superman on the left? He was floating.
Yes, I think he overran him, actually. He didn't give him a chance to throw it to him.
Well, they're both giving a bit of vocal support to Mick Gillette. In the end, he turned around and said, well, if you're that keen, you take it. And Bubba Kenny was just jogging alongside of him. You wanted to be on him in running. And once he got the ball under his hand, it was a try for sure.
Like you say, it is a crazy game, isn't it? Illawarra, they probably busted them on 3 or 4 occasions. Callaway so close to getting in under the posts.
At the 17th minute, we welcome you back to Friday Night Football. Australian Rugby League, 13th round, starting here. And that was a little bit narrow. Steve Roach on the sidelines. He's smiling, the big fellow, but had some palpitation.
Well, that's exactly what the Tigers needed. They looked a little bit flat after their big win against Manly last week. Illawarra beat him at the play the ball at the moment. They play the balls 10 times quicker than their own.
Let's kick. Oh, favoured by Seru has made a complete mess of it, and Lower Milford. Never mind about Superman. I don't think he could have done that. I think he's done better than Clark Kent.
Oh, Lower Milford flies onto him. Philly Seru was never going to catch this. He was going backwards, and unfortunately, further away from the football. It's a tough kick to catch. Look at Philly. He's going backwards. And then all of a sudden, right at the death, I don't know whether he got a hand to it or not. But the Lower Milford burst through one tackle, beat the despairing dive of another. And as Phil Gould pointed out, Illawarra have conceded plenty of tries lately from kicks. We'll add this one to it as well.
That's the 4th time in the game they've kicked before tackle 5. So they're obviously going to keep these wingers under pressure. If their confidence is down, they're not going to let them off the hook. And Milford there, who with a flying effort earlier in the game just missed, was Johnny on the spot to take advantage of the mistake by Seru.
Milford hit heavily and put away. Milford hit heavily and put away. Tigers, even though they have made more tackles, 85 against 67 on the scoreboard, that does not translate.
As Adam Starr takes the ball forward, the other number 8 in all sorts of trouble out there once again. Scott Cram, 42 out from the Balmain line as the Tigers go wide. Gillette throws the dummy and slices through. 12 men in the Illawarra line. That's the changeover.
Cram is in trouble again, and he's already been off with concussion once. When I say concussion, he was knocked about early in the game, and they've put him back into the game. And one would hope that is the end of Scott Cram for the night, because he's had enough hits on the head.
He got 2 there, didn't he? It went in the tackle just in the wrong manner, and the man with his head. And then when he came back to the ground, pretty nasty knock as well.
He's on the Jordan frame, and there is concern about a neck injury with Scott Cram. And all I can hope is that he's going to be okay. Pretty much against the run of play. So if you've got a fancy for Illawarra, don't be put off by the scoreboard too much. Now Brad Mackay has come out of the tackle injured. Centre keeps it low. Clifford is back inside his 10-metre line. Reeves.
Well, this would be another savage play to Illawarra if Brad Mackay's taken out of the game, as Rodwell, who's run the ball very strongly tonight, takes it outside the 20. But as you can see, the number 12 very slowly to his feet. They've signalled to the bench once again. And Mackay leaves the field. The injury problems for the home team continue to mount.
They're 5 metres on their own side of halfway. And a penalty goes to them. It's against the defenders, as Brad Mackay is ushered from the ground. And let's have a look and see what happened to the... Oh, he's run straight into the forearm of Mark Stimson.
And the young fellas have got it all on their own shoulders. They've just got to lift now, just show their mettle.
Drop kick from Gillette with the breeze. And taken back by the Illawarra number 14, David Cox. Bradstreet. I wasn't wrong. He has certainly rolled his sleeves up a bit further. This is Hart. That's been knocked down from a Balmain player. Rodwell. 7 metres away from the line. Callaway. From Robinson across. Barrett. Bullet-like pass for Reed. Timmins. Good defence by the Tigers. 10 metres out. Cross looking around. Robinson goes to the blind. 14 is Cox.
going okay. This is okay. 12 behind, just hang in there. Things will turn around for us shortly.
Oh, Budgie, I tell you what, there's been some heavy contact out there.
Gee, that's a great run.
He seems to have fully recovered. We'll try and get a more comprehensive report on to the right. Barrett charged down, came back down for Leakville. Illawarra. Robinson.
Referee gave him 6 again. And a penalty.
Well, there's still plenty of time. I would imagine they'll take the shot. Right in front, 22 metres out. In that incident there where he gave them 6 again, he's ruled that the Balmain player played at the ball.
Well, I can't believe from this penalty, you see Will Robinson interfered with. They've taken the quick tap and decided not to kick for goal. It was a pretty easy one. And of course, no Rod Wishart in the team anymore.
Sean Timmins, 10 metres out. They've gone back to 15 out. And Barrett has banged into the ground. Well, that's hurt the young 5'8".
Well, this was a misplay from Illawarra. Barrett wasn't supposed to have this ball. You don't want your best ball player hitting the ball up just to get field position. And Barrett had no intentions of taking the ball forward, found himself with the football. An easy target for the Balmain defence, slammed down there. Interesting to see what the referee rules here. He did in fact lose the ball on the tackle, but by the look of it, it appears as though he's going to let Illawarra retain possession and allow Barrett to play the ball.
As we said though, Phil, it's not the job for Trent Barrett. But they've still got a chance here, Illawarra. 9 metres away from the line. And the knock on from Gillett. Hoping for an opening. They absolutely need to be the side that does score next. They are still very much in this game. And Robinson's pass to Barrett was slick. Callaway combines. Reeves goes for the line. Will he make it? No. Meter out. Callaway gets a wave on the right. Goes the other way. Mackay. The pass goes to the ground. Crosses with it. Oh, the boys on the right of the ground. They will be spitting chips.
Well, a little bit of luck here for the Steelers because the referee, as you can see from his arm signal there, has given the feed to the Illawarra team, saying Balmain have knocked on. Great ball from Robinson to Barrett. And look at the cover tackle here from Stephen Jolly, the halfback for Balmain. Great tackle down low, combining with Kennedy to save the try. Even going left, they looked as though they still had numbers until the pass went to ground. But here's their chance again. Mackay from the scrum base. He'll score.
Mackay, did he get it down? The referee said no. Lost in goal. No doubt he was going to score until Sterling said that he was going to. The mockers got him.
I know that you were sitting next to me thinking he was going to score, so I'm blaming you as much.
Robinson back for Reeves. Regathered before it hit the ground. Callaway. Robinson for Barrett. His kick is looking for Timmins coming down the ground, but Withers is back there. Will he get it back? Smashed him over the top.
Replay that move by Withers.
Milford.
Silly.
Penalty.
Absolutely ridiculous play there from Sean Timmins. Andrew Farrar must be just sitting up there thinking, well, how can a player with that much first grade experience, he's only a youngster, but he's played a lot of first grade, just do something so obviously wrong?
It's working like a well-oiled machine at the moment, Balmain. It's just very confident, very methodical.
Yeah, well, it's easy to play that way when you're 12 points in front on the scoreboard. Everything
from the Melbourne cricket ground. as the Blues will endeavour to wrap it up, the series.
Illawarra really need to prevent Balmain from scoring here to keep themselves in the game. They're just showing signs of tiredness and frustration.
10 metres out. Robinson. Barrett. To the line. That is Bristow. 2-on-2 for Timmins. Hart. Barrett. This is the last chance. Stimson comes away for Balmain.
Well, it's just not going to happen for them. Balmain too good in covering, and the pass just not finding the mark. Glen Airy through the flick, straight into some Balmain cover defence. Sinclair, he's just worked the joint down since coming on. Times he's taking up twice in the set of 6, tackling everything that moves. He's really putting a lot of pressure on the Saru.
Saru getting a pass back on the inside. Glen Airy is there to combine. Oh, Hart! Hart was hit by Hudson Smith, and the bells are ringing.
Oh, beautiful hands.
Clifford down the left flank. Centre kick.
Well, that was beautiful work there from John Cross. He got the ball to Clifford. The crowd, they're booing because they believe that Clifford, when he kicked the football, was taken out. The touch judge has come in, and that may well still be the ruling. Just look at the quick hands from that man there. John Cross onto Rodwell, onto Clifford. He puts a kick through. Well, in the Balmain player's defence, he wasn't looking at the man.
In front of the uprights. Barrett turning it in. David Cox. Barrett. Mackay. Oh, he threw the dummy. Well, he's the player that has been most dangerous. He deserved the try, and he got it.
Well, we're giving him plenty of raps during the game, but this fella is a champion of the future, Trent Barrett. 2 rucks in a row. He's virtually seen to his teammates, get out of the way, my ball. And on the second ruck, was able to prise open the defence with a deft little dummy. He'd been serving up passes all night to the early runner, to the late runner, to the inside runner. Now he's close enough to say it's mine. For Illawarra to get on the board because Balmain was so methodical. Now they're within range, and all of a sudden, a couple of loose passes, not as good set of 6.
Sinclair. Running is Smith to the 30-metre line. Balmain by 6. Last tackle. 75th minute coming up. Jolly. Now is Milford onside or offside? The bat down is for Withers. Withers gets it away. And it is Starr. Adam Starr. He gets the try.
And he also wraps up the match for the Balmain Tigers. 16-6 with a kick to come. And Stephen Jolly, whose last one went over the sideline on the full, put up the high, kicked the lottery. Billy Saru does not handle this well at all. A little bit of a help there from Laloa Milford to knock it back to Michael Withers. He was tackled by Reeves, but he found the big front rower who's covered a lot of territory tonight to go in next to the posts.
It'll be interesting, Peter, if we can get a wide shot again of that kick from Jolly, because I think Milford was probably 2 or 3 metres in front of the kicker. He jumped the gun, and he was the player that was able to get through and bat the ball back. The Tigers aren't worrying about it. You'll see Milford way over here on the left-hand side.
Yeah,
I reckon he's offside.
I thought he was offside in the call, and he's got to stay outside the 10-metre perimeter. I must admit, I thought the referee's arm when you've had the aid of that, and if he was offside, it was only a metre.
Yeah, I've liked the referee's performance tonight. I think he's contributed to a good flowing game as Saru. He's had an unhappy night.
He has. Well, as a football coach, you talk to your team long and hard about eliminating mistakes from your game. You tend to expect and tolerate a few. You're only human.
The $1,000 Nokia man of the match, also the winner of the 8110 Nokia mobile phone, goes to lock forward for Balmain, Hudson Smith. Well, mate, you replaced Glenn Morrison, who was in fine form. He started off the season getting a couple of games, and good to see you back, mate.
Yeah, well, a few injuries, and you know, been on the bench for most of the year, and just happy to get a run on the starting side.
Well, a tremendous start for the Tigers in the first half, led 12-0 at half-time. Did the memories of Leichhardt come back after the first round against Illawarra?
Yeah, it certainly did. We knew Illawarra would come out firing in the second half, and Junior drummed into us at half-time what happened in the first round.
Well, the best thing about the Balmain performance, obviously, was their defence. Unbelievable. Didn't make a mistake coming out of trouble, but the defence really shot off anything that Illawarra could produce.
Yeah, well, Illawarra got on top of us in the first round, and we knew we had to match them in the forwards, and all the forwards played really well tonight.
Well, Hudson, congratulations. You'll probably be there next week, mate. Good on you.
I hope so. Thanks very much.